a bit of pizza that's big on YouTube, and he would say, I mean, I don't know what she thinks she's doing. Yeah, that's right. I said she. #rat pizza. #feminism, and he always does the she instead of the he.
Weirdly, that my daughter's 8, and she refers to doctors as she, because our GP is a woman.
Yeah.
So it doesn't occur to her. Her first instinct is to refer to doctors as female.
What should that pizza have done in terms of the rat was attacking it? How should it have got out of that?
I'm not familiar with rat attacks.
Okay.
I would imagine that we could frisbee some pepperoni at it.
Okay, right. You don't bow your head or run away from it in a zigzag pattern.
That must just tell you, right?
Weeping in front of the pizza, or do you go for full aggression?
Yeah.
I would always say aggression in the face of pizza is a life skill.
That was the name of the first Maccabees album, actually. Aggression in the face of pizza.
Right, so for the last 2 minutes, I literally, since I was looking it up, you know that thing when you scroll up your fighting talk, you scroll up your Twitter feed and then it has to reload? I'm still doing it. Wow. 2 minutes of people tweeting them, but he's not going to like that.
I can see how cults form when you were doing that. Like, that was full on. It was a big
Trump-esque.
Yeah, the world is going to end and we're all going to go down to South America. It was a bit weird.
And then someone randomly tweeted John Bishop. During that, thanks for listening. They're all the tweets of the John Oliver, and there's one to John Bishop. Come back. #feminism. Needs you have to go?
I have to go.
Why?
Yeah, because I have to get a flight.
All right. I kind of get bored with it. We've done that question anyhow, haven't we? Anyone else got it? I loved it.
We've all done our answers. You didn't do your answers.
I haven't, but we can leave it if you want.
You want to do it?
Well, I was going to talk about West Indies cricket team, the test team.
That was the podcast extra. Thanks for downloading it. We really appreciate it, and we'll see you next week. Safe trip, Neil. Felix, feel like one of the family already. You really do.
Thanks, Colin.
And he's got one of those faces, hasn't he, Ken?
Family face.
Yeah, he's got a family face. How disappointing with any human being when someone says that to you, get a family face, rock and roll star, a family face. Jim, pleasure as always. Kelly, have a lovely afternoon.
Yes, thank you.
Right, and thanks for downloading. Cheers.
On digital and online.
This is BBC Radio 5 Live.
bbc.co.uk/5live.
Good morning. I'm in a room with 1,000 Fighting Talk listeners who've made the journey from all over the UK to be here because nobody in Lincoln listens to us. I'm Colin Murray, live from Lincoln. This is Fighting Talk. Come on, you Imps, let me hear ya! Yeah! Right, I tell you what, after that welcome, I for one am glad the BBC bosses ignored my pleas to go to Grimsby instead. Okay, so what type of fight and talk panel have we subjected the people of Lincoln to? Well, some would say old chestnuts and parts of the FT furniture. I say legends and veterans. So let's get this show underway. First up, the baby of the panel, making just her 28th appearance. An athlete who holds records in... Yeah, that's a bit awkward, isn't it? Please welcome Catherine Murray!
say this often enough, but thank you, Lincoln. Thank you.
Next up, making his appearance number 104, but more importantly, his first since his Leyton Orient side were relegated out of the Football League to be replaced by a little team called Beaconsfield. Now he wishes he was in the Boondocks, representing the much lower leagues. Don't mess this song up, people. This took a while. This is like BBC's Choir of the Year, this one. Ready? Please welcome Ball Build. I've no idea. I'm just going to move on. Finally, the man who owns the land that most of you in the crowd today live on. He recently sold Scampton, Saxelby and Horncastle and put Woodall Spa, Market Raisin and Spilsby on the market. We had to pay him an extortionate rent just to do the show at the engine shed today, making his 120th appearance in FT. Not hard to work out what this man's song's going to be. It's John Raleigh. Silence.
Not kind.
This is Fighting Talk live from Lincoln, and we begin with this.
The referee brings his whistle to his mouth. There it is. It's all over. The boos ring around the Stadium of Light. But after 10 years in the top flight in a row, Sunderland have been relegated. They will be in the Championship next season.
It was a day when Sunderland getting relegated was, in inverted commas, a highlight. Just 4 goals scored across 5 turgid games, and it was referred to as the most boring day in the Premier League's history. So to avoid any more tedium, where are you sending me this weekend directly from Lincoln for some guaranteed excitement? Dougie Anderson.
Okay, well, we need drama, and it's happening high noon on Sunday. We're talking, of course, about the final fixtures of the Championship. You can see Blackburn, Birmingham, or Nottingham Forest, not Scottish, Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, baby.
Relegated. But I'd say go over to Brentford versus Blackburn Rovers at Griffin Park, an old-fashioned football ground, old-fashioned atmosphere. Now, there may be fear, there may be drama, there might even be some gallows humour, something I know for a fact that Bob Wills is not a fan of.
Amazing. I mean, it's coming that way and it's coming down.
John Raleigh.
Football doesn't matter now, does it? Because Lincoln are up and Sheffield United are up as well. So the rest of you, I don't really care. So it's been all about boxing the last couple of weeks. I mean, everybody, if you didn't see it last week, you should have done, seen Joshua and Klitschko, which was just an amazing fight. And it carries on this weekend. I'll be commentating I'll be sort of taking the fastest jet possible to Las Vegas and commentating tonight on Julio Cesar Chavez against Sal Alvarez, which is a massive fight which is taking place over there. It's the pride of Mexico. Huge fight for Las Vegas, huge fight for Central America and for the United States. And if you've got half a chance to watch it, it's live on another, can I say what we're on? Yeah. BT Sport. It's live on there, 4 a.m. our time, and I can guarantee it will be sensational.
BT Sport, never heard of it. Points off just for going to Vegas and leaving us all here. That's not very nice.
We're not really.
Apparently,
on television screen.
You can also see it on Satanta.
Catherine Mary, come on, send me somewhere I can actually go.
Oh well, you'll love this one, Colin. You don't need your own jet to get there. You have to go to Liverpool versus Southampton on Sunday, right? They're third in the league behind Chelsea and Spurs. 4 points clear of fifth place Man United. 3 games left to cement themselves in that Champions League spot, which they haven't been in for 3 years.
Okay.
So you have to go because of the excitement of that, but the buzz around Anfield is going to be huge, right? They're going to rename the Centenary Stand at the end of this season, the 125th anniversary, to the Kenny Dalglish Stand. The buzz that's going to be around Anfield this weekend is going to be super. And I actually tweeted in direct message Kelly Cates, obviously a former fellow fighting talker, to say, oh, congratulations, Kelly, you and the family must be so proud of your dad and continue to be proud of him, and she tweeted me back and she said, well, to be honest, I'm still holding a grudge from when he made me change my skirt when I was 14. So it's kind of swings and roundabouts, but you've got to go to him. You don't need an excuse to
Listen,
go to Liverpool.
you know you're in the league, Calf, don't milk it. Bob Bells.
Haven't got a jet.
There is a lot going on in football, the top of the championship, and
why are you doing it in the voice like a Radio 4 broadcaster there?
There's a lot going on in the championship.
because I had suffered from delusions of grandeur. Everybody knows that. There's a lot going on top of the championship, in the 4th division, all the way from Mansfield they can still get in the playoffs, and there's relegation, and the boxers are absolutely fine. But you know what, Colin? No, you don't need the jet, you don't need the bus, you can walk. If you want excitement, get yourself up to the Heritage Skills Centre at Lincoln Castle, today and tomorrow. Open workshops where you can learn and take lessons in and just hold on to your hats. Glass staining, book binding, embroidery, leatherwork, and God bless them, blacksmithing.
The audience now for question 2. Tony Holmes. How you doing, Tony?
I'm really well, Colin. How are you?
You cheesecake man?
Or me mum's cheesecake.
Well, excellent. What's your question?
My question to the panel is, as today's show is coming live from the engine shed in Lincoln, my question to the panel is simple. Who or what has the best engine this week?
That was brilliantly asked, wasn't it? That was brilliantly asked. You can present this show, mate, and you may as well, because let's face it, everyone else has in the last 4 years.
Some of them very well.
But some of them not as famous as you.
Do you want me to help?
Yeah, help me out, Catherine. Move it on.
Let me answer the fine question there that was answered. Now, football fans, I think we'll forgive the odd wayward pass or the mishit shot, right? But what we won't forgive as football fans is lack of effort rate. So every club needs a Roy Keane or a Patrick Vieira in the effort department. And last season we had Canteen in Leicester, all those were putting in a good shift. But if you look at the stats, the biggest engine individually and collectively were those at Bournemouth. Eddie Howe's Bournemouth, really good super movers, the Cherries. Dan Gosling covered the most ground per 90 minutes, 11.98 kilometres. But Andrew Sermon, the central midfielder, played every single game in Bournemouth's campaign. He ran 460 kilometres last season, London to Paris.
It's not
big engine.
It's not 60 metres outboard.
And it's not a world record that you could lose either.
Yeah. I've just tried to just a joke that we actually didn't do on air.
Just, you want me to quantify it for you?
Killed the room though.
At my expense, you.
Right, Bobber.
Bob.
1989, the Gold Cup, Cheltenham.
Big up.
1989, the Gold Cup in Cheltenham. You won't remember, some of you are too young, but there was rain and snow in the 3 days leading up to it, which made it an absolute walkover by all accounts for a horse called Yahoo. He was a specialist in soft ground. So they said, unfortunately, Desert Orchid's going to get beat because Yahoo's a specialist. He ran a race, anyone who's old enough to remember the Gold Cup in 1989, Desert Orchid, 36 pounds overweight. Beat a horse that was like a freak for running in the mud, and beat him well. And afterwards the jockey said, and I quote, if you want to know what a great champion is, I'll tell you, he hated every single step of that race, but he still won.
That's it.
Only a good answer, but a quick frame, because I was going to say Sunil Gavaskar, because I thought he said the biggest engine.
Oh! Please talk, John Robbie.
Say it, John. Say it.
Best engine in sports is Ferrari, of course. Formula One's this season looks as though it's shaping up to be Mercedes or Ferrari. There's only a point between them at the top of the constructors' table. Ferrari haven't actually won that race since 2008. Now, since then, we've had Renault and Mercedes splitting the proceeds. That I didn't grow up as a kid thinking, God, when I get older, I wish I could own a Renault Espace. How much do I want a Mercedes van so I can become a decorator? No, I wanted to have a Ferrari because that's a thing of dreams. Ferrari is the best engine in sport.
Very good. Dougie.
Well, it's a good question you posed to me. I speak for the best, I think it's the catalyst who stopped the dream we came from. But to answer it directly, I'm going to have to go for the great Ethiopian woman, Haile Gebrselassie, who used to run 10 kilometres to school every morning, long before he was a professional athlete. If he'd gone to Polytechnic, he had looked into 20 miles every morning. But he didn't. He went on to Olympic gold winners, world champions, multiple marathon titles. Here's the kicker.
Yes, excellent. Good answers all right. But Tony, you get to give a bonus hallelujah right here in the room to your favourite answer. Kath, Dougie, Bob or John?
I did say that I was going to give it to a motorsport answer, but actually, John.
Yeah. Okay.
Apologies to everybody who owns a Renault Espace, of course.
What's your problem, Tony? You behind with the rent, mate?
Fair question.
Right, it's my time to talk about this.
Vladimir Klitschko in desperate trouble. Every time he tries to move back, this is going to fall over. Joshua's got him backed into the corner. And Anthony Joshua teeing off. Referee David Field has stepped in. And Anthony Joshua has stopped his man in the 11th round of an epic slugfest.
Well, it's a fight that lived up to the expectations, and after winning it, AJ adds insane wealth to good looks and the most likeable personality. Watford boy, the world's his oyster now. But if you were in charge of the hottest property in all of sport right now, Anthony Joshua, you're his manager, I want you to map out the next few years of his career. We go to the boxing expert, Catherine Merrick.
Thank you very much. Good choice. Well, he's now really big time, isn't he? He can pick his fights. He's even potentially happy to lose his IBF belt, which we'll find out next week. He can do anything he wants. What's it, 15 million, JR, for that Klitschko win? So he has money, has looks, as you say, Colin. Even Mike Tyson tweeted before that fight and said, actually, I just thought he was some jump-top guy from England. But that fight has changed boxing. We know that is the case. What he needs to do first and foremost is go and visit Mr. Batari on Finchley Road, though, and pay his £120 laundry bill. Because Mr. Batari was in the paper saying, I was going to let Anthony off, but we love washing his clothes and he's a good chap. I think he can afford it now, so he needs to go and settle his debts. Which is
Did he really go to try?
Yeah, he's got £120 laundry bill. Yeah. He has. I was going to let him off, but Mr. Bakhtari said, I think we need the money more than him, so come on out.
You know, the worst thing is, he would have had that conversation with one of the world's top PR specialists.
No.
Is there anything, Anthony, that could come out to bite you in the backside?
There you go. He needs to sort that.
Let's go, Bob Mills. Yeah, 15 million.
Yeah. John doesn't. John gets it off just walking around Lincoln, Bob, you know that.
I'll tell you what you got to do.
Just be off interest.
If I was managing him now, I'd wrap him in cotton, be very careful. Let him have another pop of Klitschko, because he deserves it. That'd be a nice fight. And then let him have Tyson Fury, get a big stage, get whammed in, have Tyson Fury. And then the next 10 years, a series, I think all around the country, a series of exhibition fights against ordinary Harrison. Keep it.
Dougie Anderson.
Well, let me preface by saying I'm not a boxing expert nor a financial careers advisor, but I would employ financial confidence first. I'd fight in America to avoid accusations that only give you no advantage. Go out on top and, for goodness sake, not let ladies be a distraction until retirement.
Right, let's get a proper answer from John Rowley. What's next for the next 2 years for Anthony Joshua?
Well, I mean that fight, fantastic as it undoubtedly was, it also showed the limitations of Anthony Joshua. And let's not forget that Vladimir Klitschko was desperately close to winning that in the 6th round. I think he was a couple of punches away and he couldn't just find it. So with that in mind, despite the fact that I think that Vladimir has made his money and probably ought to retire, I think that he will take the rematch. I think that'll happen. in the autumn. I think they'll give up the IBF belt because who's heard of Kubrat Pulev, who's the mandatory challenger? I think that'll go. The guy who is waiting in the wings, who of course beats Klitschko very easily, is Tyson Fury. That is one which will have to happen next year if Tyson can get himself back into shape. And thereafter, it's the big United States-American confrontation against the WBC champion, Deontay Wilder. And if Anthony Joshua comes through all that, you know, he could just sail off into the sunset. He'll be made for life. He probably is now. But I mean, he's done great things for our sport, and fair play to him.
The length of that answer, ladies and gentlemen, is the sole reason why we're legally required to have St John's ambulance outside every
I got the impression they were interested.
Live show. Let's do scores! Right, here we are at the moment. Don't worry, Bob, you're still there. Don't worry, all good. Dougie's on 13 at the moment for just being succinct. Cass Mary and Bob Mills have both got 15. And despite the world's longest answer, in the lead at the moment, Psycho in his hometown on 16 points. It's Home's fault, he gave him a bonus hallelujah. Now, Fight and Talk Live is only the second biggest sporting occasion in Lincoln this week. Of course, the team had their open top bus parade, and the town turned out in huge numbers, bigger than they did today, and to cheer on a club that not only won promotion, of course, to the Football League, but had one of the all-time great FA Cup runs, as masterminded by the brothers Danny and Nicky Carley. Now, they're the starting point for a classic FT question here. Who besides Danny and Nicky are sports' greatest siblings? Well, Dougie Anderson just wiped a little bit of white goo from the side of his mouth. He's desperately answered this one, so good to
Just a bit of live splitting, nothing to say. The Williams sisters are unsurpassable. 30 Grand Slam titles between them, Olympic golds, clothing lines, all that, and having to deal with a domineering father, which, as the Jackson 5 who testify, is never easy.
John Rowley.
I very nearly went for the Nevilles, but I thought I'd get booed for that one, so I've got to go for the obvious one, which is 1966 World Cup. Bobby and Jackie Charlton. You know, you can't get better than that.
Thank you very much. Captain Mary.
I'm going to trump everybody, so I've not just gone kind of siblings, I've gone twins. Twins, Colin.
Yes.
Can't get closer than twins. Mark and Steve Moore. Mark is 4 minutes older than Steve, but the Aussie cricketing brothers compile 19,000 test runs, 150 wickets between them in their long careers, and Steve captained his country and his brother to a record-breaking 16 test winning streak. Oh, and won the World Cup in 1999.
Very good. Go Bob Mills, finish it out.
I'm going to go for 4 brothers, and in order to curry favour by patronising people in Lincoln, one of them was also a manager of Lincoln City. Alan Clark, the ex-Leeds player, managed Lincoln City just for about 6 weeks. But he's one of a great family of brothers, Wayne and Frank. I think it was 4 of them, all played for Walsall. So because there were so many of them, they gave such sterling service to Lincoln City, I'm going to say the Clarks.
Love it. Right, ladies and gentlemen, it is a quick European Athletics and proposed wiping all athletics records set before 2005. So if you could leg it into the metaphorical burning stadium and preserve just one of those records for the history books, which one would it be? I'll start with you, Kath.
It's quite easy to narrow down. I'll start with the clean ones. I think it would have to be Jonathan Edwards. 18 metres and 29 triple jump. He broke the world record in the 1995 World Athletic Championships in Gothenburg. He did it on his first jump with 18 metres and 16, the first man ever legally over 18 metres. He backed it up in the second round with his 18 metres and 29 jump, the first man to jump 60 feet. Absolutely outstanding. 6 foot tall, 11 stone wet, technically superb, but and the reason you have to keep Jonathan's world record is I asked him once in an audience like this with you lovely people, what means more to you, Jonathan? The Olympic gold that you won in Sydney on the back straight when I ran past you in the 400 metre final, or your world record? And he said the world record means more to me, because it means I've been the best ever for a period.
I interviewed him about that jump, and it was insane. He said it was so perfect. He said in this quote, he said, it didn't feel like my feet touched the ground, and my head felt like it was in the clouds, which ironically was what a lot of the Russian athletes said at the time as well. Dougie.
Just on that answer, for me, I totally disagree. For me, the was far more I must go with Big Bob Beamon. Now, people said that Big Bob Beamon's long jump record would never be broken the altitude in Mexico City in 68. And then in 1991, Mike Powell comes along, breaks it, and in the process achieves legendary status. And all I'm saying, closing, is let's not take that status away.
Okay. He is that weird in real life, ladies and gentlemen. We love him. Let's go with John Rowley.
The Mike Powell performance, Dougie, was just fantastic. 8 metres 95, 1991 at the World Championship in Tokyo. And he came through a fantastic duel against Carl Lewis. And those of us who were lucky enough to have witnessed that, it was sensational.
Did you commentate on it, John? Were you there?
I was going to say all that in my answer.
You should remember that.
Yeah.
But there's another jumper as well who's still got a world record from 1993, the high jumper, the great Cuban Javier Sotomayor. That's another guy who was a real cool dude who held a world title, and I think it would be a shame if he got it taken away.
Much like yourself, John.
We're experiencing technical problems. You're listening to a recording of Fighting Talk from 1982.
Stay tuned for On Tour with Bucks Fizz.
Still got a world record, don't he?
Oh, leave John alone.
Such a cool dude.
You tell.
What's up?
Crucial.
This doesn't really work on radio, but
Bob Mills.
Well, I bow to the superior knowledge of my athletic friends, Sotomayor and John Denby certainly.
What?
I just say from the bottom of my heart that I hope none of this revision things affects swimmer Kate Haywood or Richard Buck, the 400-metre runner, or indeed the hockey players Georgie Twig and Hannah McLeod, who all, of course, come from Lincoln.
Right, we couldn't come to Lincoln on that note without remembering the local and national legend of the game, the dearly departed gentleman that was Graham Taylor. He began his career right here, of course, and even before that, of course, running the various journalist boxes at various clubs, watching his dad ply his trade, and paying tribute to him in the best way we know how by asking the panel. He's obviously top dog. So, who's sport's second greatest Graham? Let's start with Bob Mills.
Well, this could have been the answer to one of the previous simple questions, because let me tell you something. Some players go through their lives being maligned and being the subject of jokes, but you don't play 187 games at the top level of football and not be very, very good. And I know people who played with him, and I know people who watched him, and they said he was very, very good. And if he hadn't been the brother, then he would have been a big star in his own right. So I'm going for Graham Walker.
There you go, good answer. John Roy.
Cricketer, great left-hander, a South African from the 1960s, a guy called Graham Pollock, who averaged over 61 in his test career, played 26 times for South Africa, but his career was cut short because of the apartheid ban. So along with people like Barry Richards, Mike Proctor and others, Clive Rice of course, he never really got the acclaim he should have done. He could have been one of the all-time greats, and in the current era, God knows what he'd have earned.
Catherine Mary. Aye. You alright there?
I'm fine.
Right, okay.
I'm fine. I'm twisting it. I'm putting Graham as the surname. Otto Graham. Those that know their NFL. Cleveland Browns quarterback, arguably the best quarterback in the NFL. Yes, Dan Marino, John Elway, Tom Brady. This guy had a short career, but he led the Browns to 10 straight championships, winning 7 of them back in the 40s and the 50s. Absolutely outstanding was Otto Graham. See what I did there, Colin? I've turned the names round.
Yeah, don't explain it. I mean, we're already a minute late for the news.
But you're looking at me like, why have you done it as a surname?
Doggy.
Glad to pop in it. Well, I was thinking about moustaches, and I thought Big Graham Gooch had one that simply commands respect, but then I had to move to another moustache. That of Graham Souness. In a select group of players to captain a European Cup winning side, also a linchpin of of the greatest club teams of all time, wore that moustache with aplomb, and has a surname that is as rare as it's sometimes mispronounced. Souness, Souness, Souness. Who really knows? But yet again, who really
No one has ever said soundness until you just said it. Well, I'll let you away with it. Right, let's do the scores on Fight Talk as we get to half-time today at the Engine Shed in Lincoln. In last place, it's Bob Mills. Oh, look at the sunrise. What a diva you are. 26 points. Dougie's on 27. John's on 20. And Cass on the lead with 29. Come on, Bob, what you got to say?
It's not worked out yet. Never mind, at the end we have the people's vote.
He's off the podium.
No, listen, we're going to do FT Live again, this time in some time called, I don't know how to pronounce it soon, London. We're in London. It's about a 3-day camel ride from where we sit now. It's our annual Champion of Champions show, which is actually advertised as the 4 most successful panellists, but it's just the ones that we like. And they jig it out for the most prestigious prize in humorous sports-based punditry shows on 5 Live on a Saturday morning. It's the Fight and Talk Championship Champions Trophy. It all goes down on a Tuesday night, by the way. We pre-recorded that one because of the bad language and the hatred between the 4 finalists. May the 30th, and the ballot for the tickets opens next Saturday at 10 a.m. So make sure you're ready to apply for tickets then. I'll tell you one thing, London, you'll have nothing on Lincoln today. We're here at the Engine Shed. We're having a proper Saturday morning, and we're back with more FT after this.
You're listening to a BBC 5 Live podcast.
If you like this, you might also like this. Flintoff, Savage and the Ping Pong Guy.
Is everybody's hunger in sport different? I was hungry. I wanted to be the best. For me, you win or that's it.
To find out more about our range of podcasts, click, tap or swipe bbc.co.uk/5live.
Instead, he hailed from Kentucky in the United States, states that weren't very united at the time of his birth. But here's one that does apply to him. During the First World War, the first tank, Little Willie, was built in Lincoln, and would later go on to help bash the Boche.
Oh, great.
Going to see if that is on the list anywhere that was given to me. Okay, John, you should ace this.
Well, anybody who comes to Lincoln, the one thing that you notice as soon as you come to the city is the cathedral, which is just staggeringly beautiful. It's one of the great cathedrals, if not the great cathedral of Britain.
Fucking great place to fucking be
Now,
broken down.
the highest tower
Jesus
is
Christ.
about 270 feet, the central tower. Now, once upon a
Where you want to be stopped, that is.
1500s, on top of that tower, there's a huge wooden spire.
I don't think that's the incident
So
either.
the total height, they reckon, of Lincoln Cathedral is something like 520 odd feet, which at the time made it the tallest building in the world. higher than the Great Pyramid, Lincoln Cathedral, the biggest building in the world.
Wow. This is like QI for stupid people. Right. Captain Mary.
I'm going to remind you, alluded to already, the prior listeners, the wonderful, the truly magnificent 75-76 season that Lincoln City had under the former player, then their manager, Graham Taylor, because he arrived as a player in 1968 with a grand sum of £4,000. He was then the youngest manager in the league in 1972 as a 28-year-old. In that 75-76 season, in the 4th division, they amassed the most points ever in a season of 74 when it was 2 points per match. But the records just kept coming. They won the most games, 33. They lost the fewest of 4. They were the first club in a decade to score over 100 in league goals. You guys know this, but I'm sharing the love with the nation.
They know it, nobody else wants to.
Yes, they do. Does the FT audience in Lincoln mind me sharing the time of 75-76 when Lincoln City were absolutely amazing? Do you mind? There you go.
Turn into a pop tone. Bob, Lincoln, talk to me.
Yes, by all means, tanks and cathedral tallest building. Real trivia, and I guarantee this won't match